Senior day at a place you spent 1 year?
Uh, I guess a little. I mean, I wouldn't really know any different. So, I'm excited. It's going to be a big game. Just want to try and, my teammates and I put on a good show. And it's a big game for us, so we need to try and do what we can to win it.
What did this year go like compared to what you expected? You took a big leap to come here. How did it go compared to kind of what your expectations were?
It's been a little bit difficult just in terms of, I felt like we would have had a better season than we've had up to this point. We let some games get away from us. But we still got a lot of season left in my opinion. So we're just looking forward, trying to finish out as strong as we can. And, I think we got a good team. So like I've been saying the whole year, I think we can still make noise.
Has it been a consistency thing? Is that one thing when you only have 1 year and is it tough to kind of get it in a flow and a consistent?
I think it's just basketball. Regardless of the jersey you have on, where you're playing at, I think basketball is basketball. So I don't think where I'm playing at or anything like that has to do with the consistency of myself or my team. I think it's just something that I need to work on, continue to work on, and my team needs to continue to work on. Bringing that same effort, that same intensity every day, something that's important. So.
Do you feel like it's going to take a conference tournament run at this point, or can you really affect your fate a lot the last couple weeks of the regular season?
I think we can definitely affect our fate. Obviously these next 4 games are huge for us. We would like to win them all. That's what we're going to try and do. But after that, we're prepared to make a run in the conference tournament if that's something we have to do. At this point, it's just about winning the next game. So, you never know how many you're going to have left. And our job is to make sure that we take care of this one we got coming up tomorrow, and then look towards Arizona, and then things one step at a time. So.
Is that kind of the message that you guys are talking amongst yourself, as we can still make noise late in the season?
Yeah, of course. If you look at throughout the course of the season, we've competed with all the teams that are ahead of us or better than us. We've had all of them down to the wire, and we've even beat a couple of them. So we know that there's definitely no question whether we can play with these teams. We just, like I talked about earlier, we just need to find that consistent effort, focus, and intensity. If we bring that, then I still think we're the best team in the conference. But if we're able to do those things, then we'll actually be able to show it consistently.
Where have you seen, difficulties closing out games? Because it seems like that's kind of been a couple of them slipped away late.
Yeah, I think part of that is just being on a young, inexperienced team. And I know, people say it's February, and by now those mistakes should be eliminated, and which we agree. We take full ownership for those mistakes. But you look at a lot of these teams, and they've been doing those close game, late game situations with a lot of the guys on the floor for at least 2 years. Not only for that or in that sense, but those guys are a little bit more experienced just in terms of playing college basketball. So it's just something we got to continue to get better at, and 1 through 12, 1 through 13, something that we got to look ourselves in the mirror and just try and fix it. There's not much else we can do.
What's it like as a college basketball player in the social media era? Obviously, I saw you and Peyton both maybe express some discouragement about how fans responded to your last loss. But was that just frustration boiling over at that point, or what do you go through after a game?
You know how social media works. I'm sure you got one. People always got something to say. There are experts everywhere out there. So basically, the message we're just trying to send is, we're out here working hard every day, and if you'd like to put a jersey on, you can, but I don't think you'll last very long. So you'll probably have a lot more hateful tweets than we got coming to us, but we still have a lot of confidence in ourselves, and that's part of where that tweet was coming from as well. Is we still think we can make some noise, and when that time comes, go ahead, stay where you was at a couple weeks ago. So we only want the real fans behind us.
Do you like looking through mentions after a game, or not?
It's really indifferent to me. I really just, unless it's someone that I know, usually, I'll look at it, but otherwise I'll probably just scroll. People always gonna have good things to say, bad things to say about you, and part of being a coach's kid, I've learned that from a young age. So people have always had things to say about my dad, good and bad. So I kind of just let it go and, just take it for what it is.
Thanks.
Sure.